we're gonna do, I have a bunch of these like long pieces. So for the next scrap buster, I'm gonna try to use these up. And I have a lot of book pages, so I was gonna use this. It has to be one that's not too brittle, so that way it doesn't fall apart. But we're gonna like weave these in and out to make pockets, so we can cut it to the size that we need for whatever page you're putting it in your junk journal, and use it as a pocket. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is just put a little piece, hold on, a little dot right here at the end on each one that's going this way, so that way they're not all moving around and acting crazy. And I'm not going to put it directly side by side. I'm going to leave a tiny gap in between to be able to work a little bit. There we go. And then you just keep doing that. Just put a little dot every so often and put a, and you can do these with any size long scrap that you have. I'm just using these because I got these from a small notebook that I made. I cut them off of there. And you want to make sure that they're all around and about the same size, because you don't want some very, very short. This one goes here, so that's probably where the shortest one's going to end. I'm going to make it like right around here and then cut the rest of that off. But if you want to make it different shades of paper, you can. If you want to put ink on the edges before you do this, you can. Like, you can do this however you want. I'm just doing it this way because I have all these leftover papers and I'm trying to use it up. I don't want to waste paper, so I might have to actually cut some. I didn't want to have to do that because I wanted to use paper that I already had, but I have a lot, but I might not have enough to go this way. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. So you just keep doing the exact same thing. Just keep doing this with a little tiny gap in the middle. You don't want it directly on top of each other. And you don't have to do this with these papers, like just line paper or something. You could do this with book page papers and even pictures and stuff. This would look good. I did this probably about 4 years ago for the first time, and I loved it. It turned out so good. But that one, I used all different kinds of paper. It was just a bunch of different scraps. Okay. It's a little bit further away. That's okay. It'll work out. Okay, so I'm going to end it up here like that. Okay, there we go. Now, when you get to this part, all of them are attached right there. And then you're going to want to take these ones and weave it in and out. So choose how you want to start it up here at the top. And you want to put glue at the top on the ones that are coming down this way like this. Go like that. And then it's going to be like that. And then you just weave it. Oh, not that one. Oh, that get glued down there. Must have had a little bit of glue there. Okay. So then we're at the end, and then we're going to go to the next one. And on the next one, you just do the opposite of what you did with this one. So we're going to start with it up and go under this one, and then get it where it needs to be, and put a little dot of glue right there. Straighten it out so it's at the right spot, and then there we go. I don't put it right beside each other. I put it a little bit away, so it has a tiny bit of room, but you don't want it too far away either, so okay, that should be good. All right, so then you go like that, and you just keep doing the opposite of what you did over there. So if you went under, you're going to go over. You see how this is? You go right here's over, so we went under that one. You just keep doing that. It's like weaving a basket, basically. There we go. And that one's done. You just pull it in place, and there we go. Alright, I'm gonna pause it and get this done, and then I will be back after I get this done because this is gonna take a while. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, I got this part done. I didn't go the whole way over because these little ones keep like trying to come off of it, but when you get to this point, you have to go around the edges and make sure that everything is glued down correctly. So, like this one is not attached to this, so that has to be glued down. You just put a little dot and glue it down. This little one, because it's on top of that line, has to be glued down like that. So you just go around and keep just putting a tiny little dot there and doing this. And then once you cut it, you might have to put more glue on the bottom ones if it's trying to come apart. It all depends. Like sometimes it really doesn't do anything, sometimes it does. So I just go sometimes and put like it on these bottom ones up underneath of there, and it'll stay glued to there. Because these ones we didn't glue down, so you could just, I guess, go like that and do all of them at the same time. Just make sure that you have them all straightened. Okay. And then pick up another side and do the same thing. Then make sure they stay straight, because you don't want them all weird. Okay, there's that. And we'll do this little bit right there. Alright. There's that. And on this side, see how this is up like that? You just go like that and glue it down. That's it. That's all you have to do. And if this side's up, you gotta do the same thing. That side's not really up. It's just, if it's up, you have to do that. So that way your thing doesn't come apart. You don't want it to come apart after you did all that work. Okay, then you get some scissors and you, oh, sorry for jiggling you. Alright, and then you cut around these edges to make a nice crisp edge. Okay, so there's the piece that we're gonna, you can keep these ones for another scrap buster if you want. We might use those for something else, but for now, here this is. Okay, so if you want to use this as a pocket, this is kind of big, unless you want to make like a little pouch or something. You could do that, and it could be like a free like where you take it in and out of your journal. Or if you want to use it as a pocket in your journal, you find out what size pocket you need, and you have to cut it to the size that you need. So like, say I was going to put it in here. This is just a little notebook that I have. All I would need is a really tiny piece, so I would just cut a real small piece that would fit right here, and then cut it, but then you have to make sure that around the edges is glued, because this middle part is not glued. So you're going to have to glue around the edges again, just like we did here, and then glue just this piece, the actual paper that is going to touch this. You do it in a U, here, down here, and there. You can also make like what are they called, bookmarks and all that kind of stuff. Like with these, basically anything, you just have to, every time you cut it, you have to make sure that that side is glued, that's going to be showing, because right now all the edges are glued, but if you cut it, obviously the inside of it's not going to be glued. So maybe I'll make a video after I have a page to put this on and do that. But if you want to, you can always make like a little pouch. All you do, just like the little pouches that are in the video that I made earlier, you would just go like that, glue it, and then this could be your pouch. You just do the bottom like I have in the video, and then do the top like I have in the video, and it would turn out to be, where are those pouches at? Hold on a second, I'll show it to you. Just in case you didn't see the video. If I have them. Oh, here they are. These pouches. You can make these from this. Little pouches to put things in. That would be easy. And you could like color different colors on each little spot. You could do a lot of stuff on here. You could even like glue like a picture in the middle and have this as the background. But these work for a lot of different things. But I hope that you liked the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe.